everyone, welcome back to more How to Play Jubei by a man who is a talking cat, I guess. We are essentially getting to more advanced crazy stuff with Jubei. We've gone through his normals, we've gone through his specials, we've gone through his supers, we've gone over most of the regular, like breakdowns of why you would play a character or not. If you wanted to see any of that, I would suggest you check the previous parts. But we're going to continue on with the advanced things is what I've titled this section. So first off,
editing after.
let's switch things
Apologies
up
for
here.
video stuttering that will happen ahead.
Jubei's run and controlling it. All right, Jubei's run is a special mechanic.
We got a Lumina moment.
We got a Lumina moment. We got a Blaze Blue moment. We're not playing that right now. No offense, I like that game, but we are gonna talk about how. Oh my god, I'm turning those off. Just kidding, I'm keeping them on. They're funny. We are gonna talk about how this run is a special mechanic. It low profiles is something we've already mentioned. It'll low profile a lot of things. Actually, heck, let's go back to our friend Jim Kisaragi here. I believe we still keep the recording. Oh my god, why are you doing Yukikaze? That's crazy. Hey, that's cool. But you're probably more likely online to see this character. And this character has this move, which, oh my god, what a crazy move. It's an invisible projectile. That's crazy. And as you can already guess, if you start your run before it comes out, can you 6-8? No, it's a projectile. Yay! Susanoo has to be scared of something. Throw your cool punish. Which is a lot better than doing this and getting nothing. You can start this pretty late. It takes about a frame or so to start running. Don't quote me on that. But basically consider if you just got up off the ground and you try to run as a meaty, like we jump. Try to time this right to show you as if I'm getting up off of the ground. You can still get hit. Also, if you let go. Also, let's find another fun one to show you. Although I have to remember how to do his moves. This one's crazy. In fact, this is maybe the best example I can show you of gimmicky things you can do with Jubei's run. Let me remember, is it this? I think it's... How do you... Oh my god, he's got so many. The surfboard. I have to look at the Kagura. There's the Kagura Mitsuki surfboard move. My favorite move to see out of this character. Actually, let's look up two of them. We'll look up Wyvern, which is important because he's going to do it in neutral versus you a lot. And we'll look up the surf. Okay, 6 DC. Okay. The Wyvern is like, hey, you just threw a projectile? Wait, that's funny you can do that way. I don't play this character. I do not play this character, Kagura. But as you can see here, oh my god, how did that come out when I recorded something else? You throw a fireball, they're probably going to do the thing that goes through fireballs, which is Wyvern. Now you can run under that. Instead of just blocking it, why would you just block this move? But you have to wait till it's done happening. Oh my god. I'm bad. Trying to do it on reaction, there's no need. That's a punish. Let me find the other special move I wanted to show you because it's actually very important towards beating this character. Have to find it though. I am so bad. I did not study what other characters' buttons are. I just know what they look like on the screen and what I can do against them. 2dB. There we go. Usually 2dB is followed by some other move. $2DA. All right. All right, why am I showing you this move? Actually, I need block. It's very important that they block. All right, saw how he canceled that into something else? Well, what if I told you? You don't have to hold any mixes because Jubei can run through the opponent, right? And punish. There's a lot of really weird stuff you could do with Jubei's run. So let's get into the actual like basics of it. First off, if you hold forward while running, you run through whenever you make contact with the opponent. There's a few invuln frames here. Gojiga, right? As soon as you activate the run through, that happens. There are some frames where you have to touch the opponent while running for the run through to activate though. So keep that in mind. You don't just instantly, you have to, let's see, you have to be running for, I believe 7 frames. Sorry, I don't necessarily, I'm not totally sure on the frame data on that. I'm sorry. I should have had that one prepared. But you have to run for a certain amount of frames for the run through to activate. Yeah, 7 frames. Okay, good. Someone else confirmed it. I'm glad that someone else had that. That means when you start point blank, you'll notice you don't immediately run through, right? But if you started far away, you run through the moment you touch their proximity box, basically. It has very little invuln. But it is invuln. It does have recovery. You can be punished for the dash through. You can be usually like 2A'd. A lot of times people in this game, if they think they're going to have some funny gimmicky run through cross up stuff, when they do barrier, they mash 5A or 2A. And that if I were to cross up and do it the other direction, this button would come out or this button. Obviously no one's crossing me up, so it doesn't do it. That's what would happen. So sometimes that can be a problem. But keep in mind, there's a lot of fun things you can do with the run through. I'll show you. Let's see. See here. I want to play a character I'm familiar with, so I'll just go to Ragna. Can we show matchups? I don't know if we're going to be able to do like a lot of matchup stuff. That's kind of a lot of footage. Maybe another day. Hi, Sheikah. Welcome. I'll try to go over as much as I can. But, you know, Ragna. I think it's a really basic Ragna string, right? Let's say you did... You overdrive rated too early, right? Oh, no. You don't really get anything for this overdrive raid. Like, you can't punish him. And he can react to your overdrive rate at that point. Sure, you might get pressure, but he might just mash on you. In fact, let me try this out. Oh, look, you're negative. That sucks. Now, keep in mind, that's not always the thing people do. What people are really worried about when you activate overdrive is that you're going to just EA them, right? What you do instead, and they might just sit there and block and wait till they see what's going on after you activate overdrive. Why don't you just run through him and get out of the corner? It works surprisingly well. This is something... It's been my secret tech. This has been my dumb thing I do to every character in the game to get out of the corner. It works super well. Consider it. It will still lose if they outright just go full hands crazy mashy on you. Oh, I forgot the recording. Oh, God. My Ragna's bad. Oh, I didn't record enough punches. Yeah, see, that will still lose. But that's why it's a RPS situation. But it's an extra option in RPS. Yeah, shield. Shield. All right. Combos will be later, Shika. I want to get over the basics of strategy on this character mostly today. Combos are kind of the fun part at the end. It's like dessert, right? Yeah, something to consider. And then you can mix that up with all the other options, like overdrive into, hey, what's this? You have that move, remember? It didn't work. This is a terrible place to do overdrive raid. Like, it's very RPS-y. Sometimes it'll work. 6A can be a death wish. Unless you know they're going to do a 2A that's a mid. And then you can throw it out there. Yeah. So if you accidentally do an overdrive and it doesn't look like... If you do overdrive raid and it looks like you're just in the really rough RPS situation, keep in mind Jubei has an extra option. Also, another thing that commonly happens during the overdrive raid stuff is people will just jump to bait your EA, because what they're expecting to do... Thanks for the follow, everyone. What they're expecting... Wait, did I not record that right? Gotta hold it more. All right. They're expecting you to do EA, right? And then they want to punish it, right? That's like the big meta option, is to just neutral jump and jump C during that situation. And oh no, you're screwed. Just kidding, they're in the corner. And you crossed up and you get to anti-air them. So keep in mind, Jubei's run and all the weird things you can do with it, there's like a library of weird things you can do with Jubei's run. The next part of his run is actually running backwards, right? It's the backdash. Jubei's backdash, I already mentioned, very good, goes very far. It's one great reason to pick the character if you like having a cool backdash. But if you hit forward during his backdash, he gets a special dash where you can see he leaves a trail behind him, and he goes even faster than his normal run. He becomes the fastest character in the game. This is the fastest run in the game, 446. It's silly because you have to go backwards to go forwards, but you go more forwards than you went backwards. Add to this that it adds a ton of forward momentum to your run. And this is kind of universal for every character. Having forward momentum tends to stay stored by certain moves. Especially your jumps. Like if you run and jump, you will go farther forward, right? Now, if you do this and jump, you go a lot farther forward. Although it's a short hop. Oh, shoot. We should talk about the short hop. That'll be the next section. Anytime you run and jump, it's a short hop. Preview. But that forward momentum can stay stored. And you can jump really far. Who's the most ailerous character? You play Jam and Guilty Gear. You play Felicia. Ooh, I don't know. I can't, let me ponder that one for you. I'm stuck on that question. But going back to the backdash guide here, your forward momentum is really crazy. You can just block while sliding forward. That's crazy. It probably is Lychee, by the way. And then also certain normals. Some of them don't have this. Keep in mind, some normals will stop you in your tracks, like 5B. 5C, I believe, also just immediately stops the momentum. His drive normals will also stop momentum because they are a canned animation. But the star of the show is forward. It's backdash forward to B. Oh my god, this is what's gonna hit everybody. Like, this is great. We're kind of, I guess we're kind of, we went over normals and stuff. We'll talk about pressure a little bit towards the end. But this is a godlike poke. Like, keep in mind also that, like, someone goes for a throw on you. I recorded that really poorly. You may not get a punish, actually. Just kidding, you get it with 2A. Because 2A is the other button that slides forward and is very fast. Backdash forward dash 3C is a full screen low. It is actually pretty good. It's funny, it's something I actually have wanted to add to my game. Is doing this shit. Like, it's pretty great. And also has that, like, little anti-air slice at the beginning, and because you have all that momentum, that hurt box just travels forward. You might catch someone IADing. Not great for that, but it's something you can do. Also, all the special moves get additional forward momentum. Oh my god, that overhead just went half of the screen. That's cool. What if he was crouching? Hey, that went cross up. That's also cool, right? Like, from being next to them, like, you could have done that next to him, right? But the thing is they don't know what the hell you're going to do after you backdash. Seeing Jubei backdash should scare the hell out of most people. Because at this point, the hell, you could just backdash and stop and 5C them if they mash. You know, you don't have to do the forward dash part. You can even just do this. Like, there's a lot you can do utilizing the forward momentum here. Trying to think of one more. This doesn't have any range. Oh yeah, we already showed you this, but how about a full screen neutral skip, you know? How about that? It also beats people trying to throw projectiles or trying to set up their neutral game. You could just tell them to shut up from full screen. Pretty cool. You can also do that from the air. I tried to do it like a weird cross-up thingy. See, the forward momentum stores so much that jump 214C still goes to the right when you're done. You have so much forward momentum. You can also just super jump. Super jump is really good versus zoning characters after backdash. Consider also your super jump has an extra jump. Sorry, I'm messing this up. I'm messing this up. I haven't done this motion like so many times in a row in forever. Also, that forward momentum got stored. Just keep in mind, you don't want to also overshoot your target, but this is essential to Jubei. You also do break and then run. Like, just mixing up your timings and everything is what really makes him kind of a pressure monster. And I'm going to actually explain something I've been doing. Let me focus on this real fast. I was doing a trick a few times here, and if you haven't caught on to it, it's 4-4-6, jump backwards, jump forwards. It'll look like Jubei jumps straight up, right? But then all of a sudden he'll jump forward. I'm actually jumping backwards. because the momentum. This is really good for mixing up your angles. Like, oh my God. Like, if someone's like trying to set up on the top right corner of the screen, you can do this to catch them. Like Izanami trying to get all of her like stuff on the screen. Forget her. Go get her. Go get her. Like, Arakune wants to like throw the cloud. No, he doesn't. He doesn't get to do that. Can I go over it again? Yeah. 4, 4, 6. 4, 4, 6, 7. I'm gonna write this down. 4, 4, 6, 7, 9. That's the input. Or you could do 4, 4, 6, 7, 9, I believe. Although that's a little weirder. Nah, honestly, I don't think that's great. Yep, yeah, you can do crazy shit. That's like a full screen crazy jump and you still have your double jump. You still have your double jump. So if they try to anti-air you, you can bait it and hit them with this. Cool stuff. This also helps you set up your angles for doing this. Oh yeah, you still have this too. Like you can still... And then you're back. Who cares? I know it's like a meter burn there, but like... Oh yeah, you can just throw the fireball too. Hey, you're in. You need to get good at all of your neutral options with this character. You need to do that. This game is about zoning. Jubei is anti-meta. He can run under stuff. He can jump over the whole screen. He can run stop, whiff punish. He can dash twice. And all of this stuff. Super important. All right. We haven't even gotten into install Jubei. So let's do that right now. Okay. We got all this cool mobility. We've got a lot of good tools right now. Some that maybe not a lot of you noticed. Let's talk about Jubei's install. So Jubei's install, 360A. Puts a little paw print icon on the bottom. I'm going to actually turn it to be on permanently. Of the screen. When it's active, and Jubei will start glowing. This is the rest of the round. It does not run out. And it does two things. First off, it enhances his drive attack. Remember his drive attack was like that paintbrush stroke before? Now when you hit it, he enters a stance. And if you don't hit anything, he'll automatically do the D follow-up. I lost my controller. Where is it? There it is. Sorry about that, everyone. D gives you a straight line. If you hold up or down during any of the follow-ups, you go up or down while doing it. It changes the trajectory. It'll do that when it touches the ground, but otherwise it's a straight line like that. He has other follow-ups as well, and all they do is they make like, actually let me do it on the ground. They make these 4 points on the screen, and he will fly between the points, and whichever follow-up you do changes the order at which he flies through the points. So in this case, this is DA, and it's usually written like this. These are technically always jumping attacks, so you usually see jump D 5A. That refers to hitting D and then doing the A follow-up neutral, as in not up, not down, right? These are not overheads, but they are aerial attacks and can be anti-aired. They are head property attacks. So in this case, Jubei is going to go here and then here and end up on the ground. If I do DB, you'll notice the second point Jubei went to is on the left side of the screen. Hey, check it out. It's a cross-up. Because he's going to go down there. You can get really gimmicky with this. It's hard to combo off of if you do hit it. Just FYI, like I'll show you. Oh my bad. Like, sometimes it goes crazy. That was the wrong one. Most of the time you hit the A, because you can dash after and pick up. But if you were to hit the weird cross-up one, you have to like time a really funky 5B. Ugh. I don't do this often. I really don't do this often. It's great for a last hit. Let's put it that way. Can you even 5C? Not if you go the wrong direction. But if you do that closer to the corner, yeah, you have to hit the backwards hitbox of 5B. It's a little weird, honestly. But just know you can do it. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, good luck. You just hit 5B immediately, I guess. I don't do this very often, to be perfectly honest. And if I do, I can't even tell you to confirm. Like, cause, But in any case, it's good to know how it controls, right? The last option, unless I'm back to block, is DC. This one I do a certain amount because it ends with you in the air. And you actually recover. You can jump at the end of it. You do not have any other air options, but you can jump one more time. You can still do this too. This is good for like, if someone's gonna mash on you, because they expect you to do the one where you land on the ground next to them. You are negative. You can sneak this in. Oh, let's do. Oh my god. I am so not used to using this one. It starts close, actually, so. Oh, he mashed in the middle and got counter hit. That's funny. All right, anyway, I think you get the idea. You could do like a falling jump A or something at the end of it. And then continue your pressure. You're only negative sometimes. You're actually, I labbed this out a while ago. You're pretty much always negative if they block it on the ground. The trick is people don't react fast enough, or they barrier block it. And if they barrier block it, they're sacrificing their frame advantage. So if we get rid of the barrier, this actually would be good for me to record Jubei this time around. We'll do it as Ragna. This time we'll make Jubei do... Actually, let's make him do 5A. Right? See, that was weird, right? Like you said, it can be positive. You're kind of right. I apologize. You're not wrong. But look at that. How do you know what it's gonna be? It's a little scary. To just... Yeah, it actually kind of has to do with where the last mark makes contact. But most of the time you're negative. See? I also think it's if they're standing. Some weird stuff. Also, I was just late on that. Yeah. Don't rely on it to be positive, but still mash after it anyway if you really think you need it. The real trick is you recover very fast. Like, they have to react and mash on reaction. If they don't mash on reaction, you're plus. If they don't press a button, you're plus all the time, right? So, 6A after is pretty evil, actually, too. You're right. All right. All right. Regarding the drive attacks, that's how they work in install. We were talking about install though. So before I go too crazy on the drive attacks, mostly they're a combo piece, but this isn't BB tag. They do not have invulnerability. Very important to remember that. They have no invulnerability. Die. On reaction, die. This is not a neutral skip. This is not a neutral skip. This is not a neutral skip. Okay, maybe that doesn't work, but you get the idea. On reaction, this move gets punished by smart players. And it hurts.
Oh no.
Right. Yeah, oh no is right. Okay. Hey. I don't know how to play Ragna. Anyway. So don't use it as a neutral skip. Use it as an option in neutral. And just understand that sometimes the best option with it is actually to just make it whiff. Just to get you over here. Or do some weird stuff with it, right? Yeah. Mix it in every now and then. Use it as something that someone doesn't expect. That's what you need to use it for. Let's go back to Jubei on this side here. The other thing, right? Oh, the timer scam. Yeah. Stuff like that. But we're talking about installs. Let's finish our discussion of the install changes. This is the other important install change. Is Jubei's, remember this move? His 236A? You know, that thing was 3 hits and it's canned. And the only other version you could do is 236A. And that's also a canned animation. Oh man, it's really predictable, right? Once you're in install, it becomes a Rekka. You control every slash. He has specific follow-ups, and also the way his Rekka works is actually fantastic. First off, you're -2 on every A swipe, so if you hit A, you'll just continue to swipe. You're -2, except for the last one where you're like -1 billion. You don't even need the frame data. You're not safe. Right? This is unsafe. You will die. You can also do that gimmicky thing from before, though, where you do the overhead after. So that's his A button, Rekka. So 236 A. Great. Gets a wall bounce. Fantastic. 236 A into B adds a launcher. Hey, look, it's Jubei's reversal from BB tag. Hey, look, he doesn't have that here, so sad, right? Anyway, Jubei's 236BA allows you to do a launcher. And so far, we've only gone over the A follow-ups. You can do this. This is important for corner combos because it wall bounces. Every time you hit that A at the end, it's a wall bounce. And to get the proper wall bounce, what you usually do is 236A, B, A, A. You want to delay that last A. But how about the other follow-ups? All right. Every other follow-up he has is every special move we've gone over with better frame data. Every special move except the Fireball. This cannot happen from the Rekka. That's it, right? But you have back B and forward B. Back B is this. Forward B is this. Back B. Forward B. You can do them as long as you haven't done the 5th hit. And then you also have C button follow-ups, which are the C button special moves, which you might remember are 214C and Black Panther, F circle back forward C. It is not completely safe. Let me get the frame data for you, but I believe it's only... let's see here. It's actually more negative, right? Am I reading that right? Yeah, more negative. It's faster though, because it's 15 frames. That's why the frame data improves. It's faster. The low out of Fishering Slash, which is the Rekka, is -5 instead of -9. So that one gets safer on block. So safer on block, -5. Faster overhead, 15 frames. Unreactable, actually. -4 if instant blocked is punishable, but generally it's safe. If they instant block it, you're punished. Same thing with -5. If they instant block it and you're up close to them, you're punished. But you can do this at a distance, and chances are they don't have anything from this range that'll touch you. Especially after you do a whole thing. And usually they barrier block because they don't want to take this chip damage, right? Yeah, if they instant block the overhead, they kind of deserve it. You should just like celebrate for them, or just do this, and continue to make them very angry at you. What else? Yeah, if I say something safe, keep in mind there can be exceptions in the cast. I'm just saying it is the safest option. The real safest option is to do no special move and be -2. Which is great for setting up a throw. 6A after blocked overhead's a drug I need to let go of. Yeah, but I recommend not letting go of it. I recommend you keep doing it. I recommend it's awesome, actually, and you should never stop. You need to put the fear in your opponents. Just kidding. Just be careful. You don't want to die doing it. Yeah, they'll throw you. People who know about Jubei's parry will throw as a reversal. Okay, what else? The C follow-up. Sorry, we got distracted. But you can do... if you hit C at any time, it always does 214C. Just C in any direction, really, will do 214C. Then the last follow-up is Black Panther, which is the charge unblockable. And that's 6-4-6. Forward, back, forward during the Rekka. You could do the old-fashioned way. I don't recommend it. It's just harder, honestly. You're going to build poor muscle memory. All right, now what else is cool about this? Remember that launcher? Well, that launcher puts you in the air, right? Well, all those other special moves are grounded except for C. Also, that's a cross-up. So what's the deal here, right? Well, every time you do a follow-up special move that is a grounded special move, Jubei goes to the ground and does it.
Hey, the frame trap ahead can be mashed by quick A normals on reversal, but not on reaction. Most people still get hit.
Oh shit, that's a fatal. Oh shit. That hurts. 2-6B is a great combo starter. Don't forget. When we said that before, it's a great way to do damage. That's a fatal 2-6B. One of the best starters you can have off of your mix-ups. That isn't like, it's crazy. It's one of the best. So if you think they're gonna mash, you have two options during your Rekka. You can do 5B forward B, AA 5B forward B. You can also do this. But this is hella negative, because you have to land. So, just kidding. I don't think it's punishable. Nope. Maybe not. They instant block it, they punish you. Yep, you can sneak in the unblockable. All those cool special moves that we went over before, you can now do them cheaper. You can do them from wherever you want. Because you're going to always end up next to them as you push forward at them. And honestly, this is scary as hell. Like, this alone is good. Like, understand? If you do nothing, if you learn nothing of a mix-up to use your Rekka for, it's this. You have to do a little dash at the end, but it's amazing. I recommend you practice this. I recommend you practice doing 2 hits into it. I recommend you do a lot of hits into it. Just know that once you get to the 4th hit, you can't do it as easily. I think you actually, let me check the frame data again so I'm not sharing a lie with you. After the 4th A, oh, actually, I'm sorry. Let me correct something. 2 through 6A. Oh, this is hard as hell to read. 2 through 6A alone is -4. 2 through 6AA is -3. 2 through 6AAA is -3. 2 through 6AAAA is -6, and then AAAAAA, the 5 A's is -18. Don't do that. Unless you're gonna RC it and hit someone for an overhead. Also, you can do something really funny with this, come to think of it. I'll show you silly mix up. Let me set him to what's up? All right. I love showing like little like treats throughout this video. It's so fun. I'm just like dropping these little cross ups and things in here. Little treats for all of you. Let's see, what else do we have? Cancel instead of a dash. True. You're right. You're putting it together. 5B. Cancel throw. You're right. Did I forward jump? No. It's the forward momentum off of the last hit of your Rekka. That's it. They have to crouch for the cross up. If they stand, they'll block what you're doing, but you continue your pressure, so who cares? Hey. Yeah, it's pretty spicy. What else do? Crazy shit. All right. Also, all right. So we talked about, you know, you can do it in Black Panther. It's really funny. You get really good at this, you're gonna find more unblockables in your matches. Because people will not want to mash during this Rekka. Oh, I'm bad at this actually. Yeah, I'm bad. Let's see, what else do we got here? Using this unblock. Cross up. Just have meter to RC it. It's punishable. You will die. Some basic stuff to know about the Rekka is honestly one of the best things you need to do immediately is condition people to stop hitting buttons. Because like I did say, you are negative, and you know, if you're trying to do this stuff, it's not gonna work if they're mashing. Wait, oh, I didn't record it. Right? That's not going to work if they're mashing. So how do you stop them from mashing? You use the overhead. The overhead is a tight frame trap. So. Right? I can't even mash here. There we go. Yeah, there's the counter hit and you get a crouch confirm. Yeah, now you're doing crouch confirms to other people. If they mash 2A. That's how you stop people from mashing, right? You just immediately sneak it in. If you do it at the end, it's a little predictable. Ready to confirm it without meter? Counter hit? Yes, actually. Counter hit, you get a combo. So it is good to fish for this counter hit. Whoops. Right. I don't know what's wrong with me and my combos today. I think ever since the mod happened, I've been doing my combos more consistently online than off. I got used to the input delay, baby. Excuses. Yeah, counter hit 214B always gives you a counter hit, even the regular one. You don't get the crouch confirm though, so don't go crazy. Also, if you hit that counter hit and you don't confirm it, you could also throw them. Or let's say they block it. A lot of times people get really hesitant. Even though you're negative, you might be able to sneak in a run and throw. How do you start from the 236B counter hit? Oh, the juicy combo time. This is the juicy combos. There's a few ways. Honestly, I might not even give you the most optimal combos. I'm going to start saying, if we start talking about combos, I do what's optimal for me. I know there's more damage on the table when I play, but I like consistency, and I don't have the best execution, as you've been seeing throughout this tutorial. Sometimes I do the easy mode combo, but 236B is godlike and will always lead to good damage because the start of it is great. One of the dumber combos you can do, usually you're going to push people in the corner with the install, right? I need to set him to not block. Counter hit. So as if he were mashing. I don't know how I'm messing this up. See how much hit stun there is on that? You can start a few different ways. You could just go straight into this. Dude. And then kill them! Oh, Jubei is at 100% health, so the overdrive meter was short. But you can kill him! We could just do this. The more advanced thing to do, and this is actually, it's a little tough, is you're gonna RC this probably. Like, this move, if you do it in your Rekka, hella unsafe because you're right next to them, honestly. If they do block it, you're probably in trouble, so you want to RC it anyway. But what you'll do is something like that. You'll do the 236B into this, and that'll give you a better damage on your combo too. Ah. There's probably a more optimal confirm, but frankly, you should just be happy. If they DP, you die. If it's invincible and there's a gap, you take the hit. There's not much you can do. Except the next thing you can do in his Rekka that we haven't even talked about. So perfect question. Hey, he's got more special moves, remember? His command dashes. If you think they're gonna DP, guess what you do? You go. Don't do the launcher, because the launcher actually ends this. Like, you can't do these off the launcher. The launcher kind of like locks you in a bit, so be aware of that. But that's why this and this are solid block strings, right? Oh, except for the overhead. The overhead is a gap, but this is pretty solid. All right. So if you think they're gonna DP, yeah, launcher mix loses to DP. If they don't have a DP, have fun. They also loses to overdrive raid. So remember that. You always have to pay attention if someone has overdrive. All right, so here's the deal. Oh my god, can I DP? Yeah, punish that now. Okay. Now here's a hard one. I don't know how I'm gonna show this off. Yeah, it's fast enough. You move away. Oh my god, I can't do this. You're gone. Yeah. Now you can do stuff like see? Jubei's pressure is extremely flexible. What if you also did something like this? Remain slippery and keep moving. This is the mobility character. Do not be predictable. If you bait someone's DP with this thing, they're not going to DP anymore. You're going to condition them to stop. You're just going to condition them to block. You're just going to condition them to deal with this overhead. You're just going to get them hit by that low. Did we miss the hops? Oh, maybe you did. The hops. Just hold forward while running at the opponent. Hold 3 to not run through. Minor invulnerability. There's a quick rundown. Use it to run through things. Check the recording for more info. Yeah, they need a forward moving reversal. Some people have that, so be very careful. Know the matchup. That's all I can say there. But the other fun thing you can do is oh my god. Go in. Let's say they barrier block. I find it funny I've been using the Jubei recording for this, but it's been better actually. A lot of times people are going to try to barrier block you out, right? Hey, that leaves you at the perfect distance to get that throw. They can mash on this. Remember though, the first thing you do is you condition them to not mash. I just set him to block everything. There we go. Just bear in mind, sometimes you might be closer than you think. If you're closer, just hit 5A. Like, that can happen, especially with your back to the corner. But usually mid-screen, this is pretty consistent. Something about being closer to the corner kind of messes with the push on push block. Man, we've gone over a lot. Let me check my notes, see what I've got next. So that's the install and what it does. It adds those features to your character. Something to keep in mind is you will not always want to install. I wish I kind of had a better structure to this. That install piece was supposed to be earlier. Whoops. All right. Let's talk about the Fireball Oki before getting into anything weirder than that. All right. Woo! Fireball Oki. All right, now we're talking real pressure stuff. We had fun with what our special moves can be used for mix-ups, what our normals could be used for mix-ups, how to sneak in throws, all this other stuff. But you did your combo, now what? Let's switch back. Actually, no, this is better. Okizeme in this game is interesting. I said I'll start with Fireball Oki. I'll stick with that. I have a different Oki I do want to show, but we'll start with Fireball Oki. Fireball Okizeme is something you're going to see in a lot of match footage. Let's see. I'm just going to set him to not block anymore for a bit. Oh, first hit only. Just the throw. When you end a combo with 2 through 6B, and on hit, you can throw the fireball. And it's somewhat meaty. I want you to let you know it's not completely a meaty attack. If they're crouching or they have some way to low profile, it's not meaty. Generally, it's fine though. Let me go to P2 side here, actually. So, there's a specific height you always want to hit this 2 through 6B if you can. They can roll forward. I'll show you. But usually you want to hit the 2 through 6B. Missed it. At around this height. Which is why I'm setting this up by doing throw 5B, 5C1 into 2 through 6B, 2 through 6C. That is a good way to practice your Fireball Oki. That is a good, you do not want to just do, because they're going to recover way sooner. It's real weird. I don't know. You get more frame advantage the higher up you hit the 2 through 6B. So the higher up on this hitbox, the better. Smart BlazBlue players, neutral tech. They will not roll backwards, they will not roll forwards. But if they do, we'll talk about that. But right now, let's start with the neutral tech. They gotta hold the ball, pretty much. Most of the time. Most characters have to hold this. You get it tight, and you get the ideal setup that I just talked about, it's meaty enough. Hakumen does not have to hold this. Azrael does not have to hold this. If they have a projectile counter or something that can allow them to escape by simply countering a projectile or something, then they beat this, okay? There's no getting around that. Do not do this Oki versus Hakumen. Do not do this Oki versus Azrael. Do not do this Oki sometimes versus Bang. You're going to have to lab it versus Bang. Bang has some really specific stuff you're supposed to do, and I kind of forget a lot of it some of the times because I don't fight many Bangs. Where'd they all go? I don't know. Basically, the idea off of this is get a quick mix-up. Get a quick low. Get a quick throw. That was a little too early. A little too early still. Get used to doing that. You can also do fun shit like this. Okay. Come on, me. What am I doing? Right? Did you know that was a cross-up? That's fun. I'll talk about that later. That's a gimmicky thing. Guide's getting thick. They blocked it, you would get out of the corner. If you can confirm it, you're godlike. Basically, you just want to get in your quick mix-up. Once you've confirmed that they're going to block the fireball, you can go in. You want to be afraid of DPs, though. So. Oh my god, am I bad at DPs? I might be. I might be bad at DPs, guys. Fun. You might notice I kind of did a frame kill there. I've seen this more in recent Japanese like player videos where you do 5A, then do your mix up. This is to prevent yourself from eating an Inferno Divider by being too early on your mix up. So keep that in mind. You can do 5A as a frame kill. The other reason you would do 5A as a frame kill is like what we were talking about if they roll forward. There is a way to avoid the fireball. It's rolling forward. Oh, man. Let's see here. Oh, this is emergency attack. We want forward. There we go. It's important that you hit 5A there. If you do not know, after a forward roll for a specific amount of frames, usually I think it's like 14 frames or something, basically the second half of the roll, the only option available to your opponent is to block. They have to block. They have to block. That's it. So you just meaty them with a 5A and they can't reversal. They can't DP. And then that ball is just there. You know? Threatening them. There's some really gimmicky thing I want to... Yeah, imagine if they barrier. Oh, sick. Watch if they barrier. Yeah. That's the... Actually, he is barriering, right? You can do some dumb things, actually. I don't do this often enough. Why is this not blocking? Why aren't they blocking the guard crush with barrier? That's so weird. Oh, I have it set to first hit only. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. It's supposed to block that. You can actually use crush trigger here, which is a rare mechanic that you'll never use. I think it's I think you do 2 5As. You can knock them into it. I don't know. Don't worry. They roll forward, you get a free meaty, and they can't reversal. It's actually a blessing for you. It's good. Frankly, treat it like this. Just an opportunity to fuck with them. Yeah, push them back towards the ball and go for an unblockable. That's a fun thing. People aren't going to want to hit buttons there because they'll think that they're going to go backwards into it. Rolling is actually a fairly good option versus the Fireball Oki. But just make them hate it. Make them hate it. Tell them it's bad by making them hold this meaty. And if they're mashing a DP there, they'll actually just get hit. Just doing this is actually going to open a lot of people up. Honestly. Like, just making sure that you're on top of their Okuzeme is honestly enough to get you towards being an advanced player with this character. The next thing you want to do, though, is just understand if they do roll and you jump, you're going to get DP'd. So, a lot of times, you'll see a Jubei player do some form of Okuzeme where you jump. And that's because you have to condition them to not roll. Let's try blocking everything. Get rid of the roll. Let's go back to neutral tech. Technically no. There's not really a safe jump here. You do have safe jumps elsewhere. I'll get into that. But you can kind of sneak it in while they're busy blocking. Yeah, if you want to... Alright, if you want a safe jump, let's talk about that real quick. Every other special move. 669 jump C. 669 for the short hop. If you run and jump with Jubei, he does a short hop. He doesn't do his regular jump arc. 669 jump C. I'm kind of sneaking a lot of information in here. Like, let me record this. It's gonna do a baby combo. This isn't optimal. Watch me not do the DP. Oh, my bad. I fucked up. I knew it. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. You can also do that off of just this. What other things? Honestly, I think those are the real one, like only ones that matter. Like those are the safe jumps. 214C, 669C, 226B, 669C. Oh wait, you can also do them. There. You have to delay this one a little bit, usually, but yeah, you can do it off of 226A also. And that can also happen mid-screen. But it's a little harder to reach them. You can also do it with any button you want. You don't have to use Jump C. Jump C is just way easier to time. You could do it with a late Jump A. You could do it with a late Jump B. You know, whatever you want. Keep in mind, if they delay their tech, you have to change the timing. So get used to paying attention to people delay their tech versus you or not. But generally, if you do it early, you're safer, so it's all good. If they delay their tech and you're next to them, you can just 2A. Or deal, or backdash even. Just like avoid their DP. Like if they think that you're still gonna do it, you can be like, Yeep, and then continue your pressure. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? We were doing Fireball Oki. Some other cool things with Fireball Oki is pretty much all of your bread and butters can end in it in the corner. Do not do it mid-screen though. Do not do Fireball Oki mid-screen. It's garbage mid-screen. Magna doesn't have to do shit. He doesn't have to hold that fireball. The power of editing, Mitsuyoshi, you pretend that I know how to edit. This is not going to be edited. Yeah, that sucks, right? Mid-screen, your Oki is a little different. But let's finish the Fireball Oki stuff. All right, I showed you the setup with ending a combo with 2 through 6B into C, but most of the time your combos are gonna look something like this, right? You're gonna do, actually no, this is a throw combo. This is a little weird. Let's just do a regular caught him in the toes combo. They didn't block low, watch your toes. Oh my god. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm nervous. Y'all making me nervous. I played this character for 3 years. I can't do a bread and butter. I hit my B too early. I think I'm just buffering things too early. Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. This man tries to teach you a character. He can't do a combo. That's a really good setup for a combo. If you started with like an A button, you kind of have to shorten it. Most important thing is you get to the Oki at the end. So just do that. Leave out that little 5C, 3C1 loop at the end. Leave that out. If you think the combo is going to scale down, just leave it out. Hit 5B, 5B, 5C1, 2 through 6B, C. That's all that matters. In fact, if you hit like 5B multiple times in a combo, finish it with 2B, like this. You can do that. If you're worried about scaling, actually just kidding, don't do that there. I started with the other buttons, so that's why. Alright, whatever. You get the idea. You can finish the combo. The main goal is to get this at the end of the combo. So you get the Oki. But what if you're an install? Well, now everything's changed. Your bread and butters are going to change entirely. We'll go over, like, I'll be glad to take combo stuff later. I'm getting kind of, I might make this a 2-day thing. Jeez. Oh my god, why'd I OD? I got hyped for a second. I'm gonna do a basic bread and butter and install. 2C, jump D. Oh no! I hate when that happens. It happens sometimes. That's another way to set it up. You want to do, in fact, you could just practice this with 2C. But what you do is 2C, D, 2A. You're holding down during this drive. So basically, from the moment you touch 2C, don't let go of down. You can loop this. That should be the last one. Normally you only get 1 or 2 of these in a combo. And it's a great combo ender. You can also do this off the wall bounce, right? The reason to not do the 5A is because it's harder to get the 2 through 6B at the end at the correct height. Remember I told you the height matters? The frame advantage. If you do this, you can accidentally do it too early. That's not good. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm dropping that today. I think I'm doing the 2C at the wrong time. That's a perfect height. You see how high up I hit that 2 through 6B? I have maximum frame advantage. That's the sick stuff. That's why D2 5A is better.
Hey, Matto again here, coming in after the video. This setup is super gimmicky. Don't
also,
worry about it.
The fun part about that version of the Fireball Oki is you can get really gimmicky with it and just not do the Fireball Oki. Or, this is my favorite. Check this one out. I hope I got that right. God damn it. I can't DP stream. I don't play characters with reversals. I timed the 6A is late. Let me record that again. Also, sometimes you get funny reset and people eat that for no reason. Enjoy that. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this wrong. But let me test it one more time, and then I'll tell you how to fix it. I have an idea. Did I not record? Alright, I want to show this off. You can basically bait reversals. Yeah, it could be Ragna's DP being fast. I've done this to Ragna though. I think I know why. I think I need to actually do D5A for this setup in particular. For this setup in particular, you have to probably do the neutral drive. I can't DP. I swear to God, stream. I play on a Korean arcade stick, which many people find crazy. Told you. Told you. There you go. That's a really stupid thing, and it's bad. But you can do it and make someone feel really fucking stupid. So keep that in mind. That is another thing you can do. Another thing to consider for converting to the Fireball Oki is a lot of times you gotta convert to it off of this wall bounce hit, and that's fine. Just do it. So basically all of your corner combos end with this. Unless you want to do something cool and gimmicky, which is the next lesson. That's a cross-up. You have to condition them to neutral tech for all of the rest of this to work. If they roll, they're out. Understand this. This is a next layer of mix-ups. So the way this works is jump 2 through 6D always crosses up. You'll notice Ragna turns around. If I try to block this, I eat shit. I'm holding to the right. That's a cross up. You see Ragna turns around and walks into the corner. If I try to DP this, I get very lucky and I get a 5C. Wow, game. Whatever. Jubei can't have anything. But that's the other part of this. Is maybe just getting the cross up isn't even your goal. You might need to practice this a bit, honestly. It's not that easy to hit. It's actually easier to hit with jump A. So I usually go for this in a match. Jump B also works pretty well. Thanks. Yeah. That's a cross up. You only need one more hit in a match. Just do the jump A. It'll scale down and be a shitty combo, but pretty good. But more importantly is messing up their inputs. And if all you want to do is mess up someone's inputs on wake up, just do that. Yeah, I didn't get a DP. That time it wasn't because I was bad. Or maybe it was. But it's because it wasn't possible to do on the player 2 direction at all. So take people's reversals out of the game entirely. If you can remove their reversals from their offense, your offense gets stronger. All right. What other fun? Okay, let's talk about mid-screen Oki. We're done with the fireball and the funny cross up. I'm sorry. There's one more funny cross up, and it's the very obvious one. And that's jump 2 through 6D, tiger knee, get on the other side and hit them. That's the obvious one, right? Let's see. Or you can just simply run through, and that's a cross up. That's fun. Just be aware that when you do this, or when you do this, you are putting Jubei in the corner. You're in trouble if you get hit. You're in dire trouble for this. So they carry risk, but everyone should do them. They carry risk, but you should do them. Remember that. Oh yeah, there's a lot of funny cross-up. A lot of them come from his install combos, frankly. Like, yeah. I showed this before. But off the wall bounce, do that. You can do that. It's a lot faster. If they're not ready to be woken up, they're not gonna like it. This one's kind of like nearly invisible when you do it. Oh my god, what's wrong? I'm trying to do a combo that's not real. Like, that's really good. You can fake it a little bit. The higher up you take them on the screen, the less they're gonna see. One more layer to this. I'm gonna have to try to get this on my own through a recording. Because if you dash out of the corner, there's an extra layer to this mix-up. If they delay tech, you're back outside of the corner. Yeah! You can also 5A them there. Sheesh. I know, right? That's my favorite one. This is also a great burst bait. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, why they record? You can do something like this. People are gonna fall for this. I guarantee it. You're gonna fucking get this. It's great. You move Jubei back. I'm just gonna burst when I get hit. Oh, they delay text. Not gonna delay tech. I'm gonna eat the low, and then I'm gonna... Sick! Because everyone in their right mind wants to burst you back into the corner. They're like, oh, you crossed me up? Fancy pants. I'm gonna burst you back in the corner. And then you're gonna say no. So keep that in mind too. Keep that in your back pocket. Let's go mid screen. I'm so sorry. I feel like I should have done this first, but I locked myself into this one. Let's see though. Where are we on? Mid screen's pretty cool though. Like, a lot of time you're gonna do mid screen Oki with no install. If you have install, all of your combos lead to the corner. So they're gonna be corner combos and corner Oki. So we've already gone over that. Don't worry. But outside of install, hey man, I can't reach the corner. That sucks. You're gonna do stuff like this. Remember the safe jump? We had the safe jump before, but wait, they rolled. What happens if they roll? Prepare to be fucking evil. Yeah, you can get evil now. And what if they rolled forward? Oh, what if they neutral tech? Yeah, well, that's what it looks like. See that sweet left, right? I forgot to roll forward. I don't roll forward very often. Oh no! It's the same thing with the same exact button at the same exact time. No one can roll your mid-screen Oki. If you do it correctly, they can't roll. It's just 2B. It's just 2B. You do dash 2B. You don't even have to think about it. It'll turn around for you if you hit it at the right time for the back roll. Practice it.
Oh, we got aluminum moment.
Oh yeah, we got aluminum moment. We're shielding it. No, they can't shield out of this one. They gotta hold it. The other type of tech they could do, which we were talking about a little earlier today, is no tech. What if they just don't tech? Hey, it's a reset. Cool. Why don't they no tech more often? Oh, you can do it off of 2 through 6B also. People should always be teching you. If they delay tech, they kind of get punished for it because you get a better wake up on them. This one's a little tough for me to record. Let me see how I'm going to do this one. Try that. Maybe that worked. Ball Oki for no tech. You just get more frame advantage if they delay tech, honestly. Like the 2B will whiff any neutral tech. You kind of want it to whiff on neutral tech, and then you're going to pressure off of it. Your 2B recovers fast enough, they won't be able to punish it off of a neutral tech, so don't worry about that. Let me record that one more time, because I messed something up there. That's fucked up. Why did it cross up the other time? It's because they delay teched. It can mess up the left-right and make it even less predictable because you have more frame advantage and your 5A will be there sooner to cover it. If you do go for that left-right, keep in mind there's a little bit of a issue if you try to go for bigger buttons than 5A. Yeah, it just kind of enhances your mix-up. You don't lose anything if they delay tech, essentially. And if they delay tech too long, you get a free reset. It's literally free. Do it all the time until you have install. What you end up doing though, let me show you something else. Let's look at the meter. Oh my god, we got no meter. It's the start of the round. That's not great. Let me see here. You can get a better example. Let's do if they roll, just to show you how bad it is if they roll. A lot of people do roll. Like, you're gonna hit this on a lot of players. A lot of players don't understand the Okazeme game in BlazBlue. A lot of people don't understand how well Jubei covers it, and that situation honestly looks like you're really far away. So they always think they can tag. Getting closer to install. We're getting closer. This isn't even optimal. I should do jump C. Now, you can imagine that there's going to be more things that happen in the match up to that point. So maybe you won't be starting from 0 meter. But, let's say... you start somewhere. Like, honestly, this is where it starts to get interesting, is when you have some meter on you already. Now look at the meter. Oh, they rolled. I forgot. I forgot I gotta do a different confirm. But basically the idea is eventually they're gonna defend, right? So let's pretend he blocked. He did not roll again, and now they're blocking. Well, remember all those block strings with the install I told you before? Well, they're back. They're back now. Auto end. So you're gonna build your meter and try to get to like this point, and then just do a really long block string on them. Like even 41, I guess. But you just do a really stupid long block string. Ball. So like the idea is mid-screen, you can build meter with combos. This is kind of like your own philosophy and choice thing though. If you just want to push towards the corner, you're not wrong. We were discussing this in the Discord earlier. You're not wrong to do that. Pushing to the corner adds additional pressure to your game. You get more reward for your hits, and it's generally good to corner people. But if you notice they're rolling a lot, you don't get as many good punishes on rolls in the corner. So maybe staying mid-screen's a cool idea. Watch your opponent and watch what they do. And adapt to it quickly, because you have to make quick decisions on your offense. Alright, so where are we at? Woo! Yeah, exactly. No rolls today, motherfucker. Let's go. Alright. Not today, motherfucker. That's my favorite sound. It's such an old meme. Alright, trying to think what else I could talk about with Oki. Anyone, Mitsuyoshi, anything I missed? I think I covered a lot of the bases. Yeah, it's a lot to learn. Don't worry. That's why I'm gonna upload this. Let me check my notes. 2 through 6B Yeah! Putting it together, some tricks. All right, you actually added one to my list. After this, all right, we're gonna finish this section. This is our kind of like you're grown up and an adult now. This is the tricks that you're doing to mess with people because you've paid attention to all the previous parts. 2 through 6B, burst bait, punish. Yo, this is the funniest shit ever. All right. Well, first off, he needs to get hit. All right. Hey, I just hit this really long, stupid combo. Right? Like, wow, that's cool. They're gonna go into a big old combo to the corner. Funny stuff. But I'm Ragna, and oh man, I'm Ragna, and I can't believe this dude. Wait, why is it not doing it? I'm Ragna, and I like to break the game. Right? I'm Ragna, and I like to make poor decisions. Oh shit, I'm dead. Yeah. Look how much you could see that animation. Did you notice? A thing of beauty. This I live for this. This right here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is you. They're done. They can't burst 2 through 6B. This is why 2 through 6B into 360A is both an amazing block string, an amazing hit confirm, an amazing combo piece, and an amazing burst bait. You should be learning to do everything with 2 through 6B, 60A, 360A that you can. Everything. It has so many possibilities. It OS's a burst bait for you off of someone raging because they see you do 2 through 6B and they're like, oh shit, it's gonna lead to something. They burst and they're sad. Here's another really good application for it though. Like that was just a funny, silly, big long combo, right? Uh-oh. All right, sorry, I don't have enough meter. I gotta set that up a bit again. Whatever, this is good enough. Yo, who's angry about getting hit by overheads out here? Yeah. I'm sorry. I've stolen too many bursts also, you know? But the thing is just having this sequence is good enough. Because now you can identify that they're a good player. And you can just do your combo. Just do the combo. Just do the combo. Don't even burst bait. Just get the extra hits. Push them into the corner a little bit more. Make them think you're going to bait it. But this one pisses people off. The main reason this one works so well is because they're reacting to getting hit with an overhead, and a lot of people rage burst overheads. A lot of people do it. They're going to rage burst the overhead, and you're going to fucking smile. And if you want to be extra galaxy brain, just do... see what they do. The main punishes. Okay. This is where... how do I show this? I guess I gotta make Ragna burst. So hang on. Let's switch the characters. Alright, so we're just gonna make Ragna burst, right? We're not gonna try and do it off of a crazy string. Did I have to hit him? Damn it. How am I supposed to do this? I wish this was the Strive training mode. How the fuck? I guess I'll just try and hit him with 236B install. Oh. Ball 5C. Oh wait, oh god, the Rekka turns off. I need it to be normal. Turn up barrier. They won't burst if you don't do anything. It'll be overdrive, remember? It's an install 5C combo. I have 100% health. Normally, you're not going to have 100% health. Remember, overdrive, the length of it depends on your health. So usually you're going to be around here. Most matches. Just be careful about air hitting them. You have to change what you're doing. A little weird. I messed it up. But honestly, if you're doing this sequence I was talking about, you're not going to be air hitting them. Harder to time than I think. That's an air hit. This is too short. You want to end with the overdrive super whenever you can. That's too short. So for that amount of health, you probably just do 2 drives. You can also just wait till they land. It has recovery. But yeah, this is what you're going to get most of the time. And then since it's the shorter version, you get this. Yeah, they're dead. Because also consider that you probably did that at the start of another combo. In the middle of another combo, actually. So they probably took about 1,000 damage before that. So really the sequence in total is about 6,000 damage. 6,000 something damage. Yeah, if they burst there, they're dead. Kill them. Just it's a treat. Also do it off 5C. Okay, so let's look at this situation. This happens all the time, right? You beta DP and then they insta burst. No guessing, just watching the screen. It's gonna drop. Oh. It's gonna drop for sure though. That's not the combo. Do not do that. That was not the combo. But yeah, this is all very common stuff. That you can do. Hey, remember I told you you could do it with overdrive? Oh, that don't work. I tried. That doesn't work. All right. 236B, install 36. And honestly, anything into install burst is a burst bait punish. A juicy 6C starter. Those cool. All right. So I'm going to conclude this section here. I'm pretty sure this section went on super long. But if you've been watching these guides so far, or you just watch this section, I encourage you to watch the sections before this and the section after this. And this is like really my big info dump on playing Jubei, and I appreciate you all stopping by my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, ask any questions, whatever you need. I will be glad to help. We will continue this with combos. Yeah, a lot of people were like, oh, when are we doing the combos? We're doing the combos next. All right. Peace.